What was working today for you?
For me, I think the pick and pop was working, especially early on. You know, they had a 5 on me, so that opened up. And as a team, you know, it always helps when you make shots. I thought, especially in the first half, we did a good job of taking the 3 ball out. In the second half, we kind of let them loose, struggled on the glass a little bit towards the end. But it's always tough when a team shoots a lot of threes to getting those long rebounds. But in general, we kept them to 107 points. Not too bad. I thought we did a good job defensively. Kind of let up in the third quarter a little bit, but we recovered well.
When we were talking to Moses about the let up in the second half, especially the third quarter, he used the phrase like attention span. Is that a term that you guys use behind the scenes? Is that something that you think about just in terms of like keeping your focus throughout a game?
I think Moses is really good with his words. That's not really one of our terms, but I understand what he's saying. Like when you're up 20 at half, and you're playing and you play a good half, it is sometimes hard to kind of keep that focus. But in the modern NBA, with teams shooting so many threes, and obviously you're playing against real good players every night, you can't let up, and that is kind of what happened a little bit. But we bounced back. I thought we locked in towards the fourth, and we finished out the game.
Good response, everybody. Sorry, can you repeat that again?
Yesterday you talked about needing more communication on the defensive side of things. How did you guys feel like you did communication-wise defensively?
I think a lot better. You know, they did a lot of guard-to-guard action, and I think our switching, modern basketball is all about switching and scrambling, and I thought we did a lot better job than our last road trip.
Quinten, speaking of the road trip, you know, those 2 games where you guys blew the leads late because of turnovers and they, like the attention span, the focus issue. What was the difference tonight? Was there anything said after or in between the third and the fourth quarter to kind of reset you guys to this way that didn't happen the third game in a row where you guys blew a big lead?
Like you said, the turnovers, we had 15 in total. I think that's probably want to keep it under 12, but 15 isn't a bad number for us. We definitely have had worse, and I do think getting Steph the ball in those in that fourth quarter kind of had us settled. I felt like we did a good job of making that game our own and not letting it slip away from us.
When Steph was up at the podium, he was coughing and sneezing pretty badly. You could tell he was sick. I was wondering during the game, could you see that he was struggling or battling through that illness?
A little bit, yeah. I mean, I saw him struggle to get his breath, but you know, he battled through it. He was still huge for us, and I mean, he's Steph, and he won us that game.
Also, you know, Jimmy goes down at halftime, doesn't come back in the second half. Does that maybe create a little emotional letdown to start that third quarter, maybe and how they were able to get back in when you don't have Jimmy on the floor like that?
Yeah, I mean, no excuses. Obviously, it always hurts when one of your best players goes down. But I wouldn't say that was the reason for the letdown. It's also just kind of part of basketball, right? Like it's never going to be a linear game. There's always going to be swings. Obviously it hurts if Jimmy goes down, but it's on us to keep our cool and keep our attention span and finish the game.
Great.
You guys.